Hope you're all well. Sunday morning, about 11 o'clock. So I thought I'd grab an hour in the woods for a chance to show off my new, used Army surplus. And I know you've all got one. Dutch Army tent. So I'm not going to make a big song and dance about it. I'm going to set it up, see what it looks like, see if I'm interested in keeping it. So let's do that now. Okay, so you're here with me at a crucial moment for the unpacking of my two-man Dutch Army tent, military surplus. I've just literally brought this about 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's been in storage. I got it from Military Mart like everyone else does. So I haven't even opened it. So let's open it and let's see what bits are inside it, or not. Okay, so inside the bag is the Dutch Army tent itself, canvas tent, and 2 poles. No pegs. Fortunately I brought my own, so I'll use my own pegs. So let's get it set up for a first look. Okay, so this is the back side. Let's go around the front. It's starting to take shape now. Let's get the outer parts put up and let's see what it looks like when it's fully taut. Okay, so welcome back. So there we are. My Dutch Army tent is now set up. It's just a couple of odd things that I've noticed. Again, like most of you, you've had one guy line, 2 guy lines, and another guy line on that corner, and it's the same on the other side. Now there's these little Velcro straps just down by this pole. The poles are too thick for it to go round, so that could be an issue. And it's the same on the back as well. So let me open it up because I've never seen one of these before other than on YouTube. Let's see what it looks like inside. I'm going to get a roll mat and a sleeping bag down and see what it looks like to sleep in. So I've just noticed on the outside this one's very dirty, very manky. It's going to need a little bit of TLC before I can really use it, and it smells funny too because it's been in storage for a while. So like I said, there's a patch there that I need cleaning off. There's another dirty patch here, but what do you expect? It is surplus gear, so I'm not too worried about it. But anyway, let's get inside it before I put the bedding down and let's have a look at it. So it's just a Dutch Army tent set up, first look, and a day camp only. It's going to pour down with rain tonight, so there's no way I can do an overnighter in this just yet until I've seam sealed it, or fab sealed the whole thing. So I'm going to clean it first, then go get some fab seal, then in the summer I'll bring it out and I'll fab seal the whole tent, and then I'll do an overnighter. But let me go jump in it and see what it looks like. Okay, let's climb in this monster of a tent. Oh my days, it stinks. It's manky, there's a lot of dirt in here. And it is long. It's very, very long, as everyone says. It's about, I think they're 7 or 8 foot long by about 3 foot wide. There's no way you get 2 people in here, no way at all. Bloody hell. So this is my head end, and I've still got about 2 foot, so a foot either end to play with. Quite easily get my gear in here, no trouble at all. Right, let's bring you inside and have a look. It stinks. Okay, I know you've all seen this before, so this is the KL94 patch. So I'm assuming these were made in 1994 or issued in 94. It's got the pocket. Let's take a look around the top. Right, so I'm looking above the pocket and I found there's a patch here, which means this has been damaged before and it's been repaired. Interesting, so I'm definitely going to have to put some fab seal on it. Okay, I'm already seeing little holes everywhere. So down in the corner where that pocket is, just there, there's going to be a gap there where the zips are. I'll have to have a look at that one. That's okay, we'll seam seal the whole thing and fab seal everything. Right, so inside it is quite manky in here. There's a toggle for when you open the door. The flaps, the air flaps, already open. I don't know where the hell they've had this one stored. This one just looks like it was chucked away, and I've got the butt end of the pack. I can see lots of tiny little holes in here. This thing is going to have to be seam sealed and probably something else atop over it. I can see the rain is going to leak through this like a sieve. Everyone's told me these things aren't brilliant. I wish I'd listened, but not to worry. Let's open up this second door. Before we open the door, everyone's told me about this, the hole in the flap between the zips and the three-way thing. I'll have to, again, I'm going to have to add something to that outside and maybe get some thinner poles. The poles on this are way too thick. Back on the left-hand side of the tent, I'm finding a second patch. There's one on this side and there's another one over on the right side above the pocket. Okay, so that's two patches. So I got the worst one out of the batch by the looks of it. And at the other end there's a patch on the left side, and there's a patch over on the right hand side which you won't be able to see clearly because the tent isn't taut enough yet because I'm not on a perfectly flat surface. And this is the poles. They are thick as you know what. They are literally that wide, so I'm going to have to look for a smaller, slimmer poles to get the Velcro tags around. But the only decent thing in here is the flooring. Right, let me put some bedding in and see what it looks like with the bedding inside of it. Right, excuse me for 1 second, I'm out of breath because I had to run back half a mile to get the roll mat because it fell off my Bergen. Right, there's the bed system. So it's got the roll mat underneath plus my 3-season sleep bag on top. So I think Swee's going to be alright in this once I have it fully waterproofed, which I'll do, as I said. But I can always put a tarp over the top of this and just try it out once in the rain, but I probably won't. But you never know, I might do. Okay, excuse this skinny little runt getting in here. There's still at least a foot of room here for a Bergen, and there's got to be another foot of room down the bottom. Yes, I think I'm going to like this once I get it proper sorted. Yes, definitely. Very nice, very comfortable. I think the only thing I need just to really finish it off, to complement it, would be an oil lantern. I've always wanted one, I've never had one. I'll get myself an oil lantern to go with this. At the minute I've got a couple of head torches and camping torches, but I've always wanted an oil lantern. So in a few weeks I'll get one of them, and that will complement this nice at any camp spot that I do. So this will only be used in forest, preferably local. It's heavy, it's bulky, it's 7 kgs, 7.5 kgs, 8 foot long by, I assume, 3 foot wide. I don't have a tape measure. So yes, it's nice and long. 1 or 2 times during the year you could use this. It's not something you could carry with you all the time. It's just too much. But I like it. I almost didn't, but I do now. Okay, and there you can see the Dutch Army tent is now fully open, and you can attach 1, 2, 3 more to these apparently, but I won't be doing that. I just want this just for me, just for once or twice a year in the forest. Job done. Okay, so that's just a quick look at my Dutch Army surplus tent. Sorry about that. Bleh, dry mouth. I need some water. So $39.99. This one is grade A used. No pegs, only poles, which I know aren't brilliant. So I will be changing them out at some point in the future. And from Military Mart, it's a bit manky, but I don't mind it. I like it. I would give it probably 4 out of 5. Let's do these doors back up and let's get a brew on. I'm thirsty and hungry. Just pointing out some manky parts. One there. One there. I'm not going to touch it, obviously. That needs cleaning. And some Dutch Army spit or bird crap or something. And some more down there. Yeah, like I said, it's very dusty. It needs a good wipe down. That's before I can even put the fab seal on it. Yeah, okay, not to worry. Okay, so welcome back. So, if you enjoyed the contents of today's video, consider subscribing. Give the videos a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the bell notification for every time a new video drops. And just before I go, in the next video, I'll be doing a couple of fire lighting tips or tricks. In case you do or don't know them, I'm going to show you them anyway. So, this has been Sam from Sam's Bushcraft Camping Survival. Take care, stay safe, all the best. I'm out of here.